What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Wright. I'm headed out here to see if I can't do some winter crappie fishing. A lot of folks say it can't be done. I don't listen to that. I don't listen to that nonsense. It's January 5th. 2019, and I am headed to a little lake about 35-40 miles south of Seattle, Washington. I got some new technology on the boat, Garmin fish finder, transducers. I got some new jigs, and I'm going to try a new technique. I'm going to walk you guys through that. So in an effort to keep my videos short, concise, to the point, I will only give you relevant information, which includes letting you witness me snatch some of these soft lip crappie out of the water. Alright? Now stay tuned. One more thing. If you guys decide to get out in the wintertime and do any crappie fishing on any type of boat, large or small, even if you can swim, even if you have life vests on, make sure that safety is your number one priority. I'm really big about safety. I do a lot of fishing by myself, and as such, I came up with this thing that I think really helps me really orient myself to winter fishing, and that's slow down. Everything I do on the boat, you do it at half the speed that you normally would do it if it was warm outside. And with that being said, when you fish, the first little tidbit of information I'll give you is you want to slow down things as well. You want to slow down your presentation. You don't want your lure to just, or your bait to just fly down to the bottom. You want everything to kind of drift real slow, because the fish are moving slow and they're not going to chase anything in the water this time of year. I think I touched on the fact earlier that their metabolism has changed just a touch, and so they move a lot slower, and as such you need to slow down your presentation. So move slow. That's in the water with your bait, with your lures, and it's also on the boat. If you're on the boat, you want to move slow as well. So keep that in the back of your mind, and be safe. All right. Nice day. Water's slick. Can't beat this, man. So another thing, I didn't get the opportunity to look at the map of the lake before I got out here, but I generally know this lake, and I hadn't been out here in about a year and a half. And while I don't get out here much, I get out here enough to know that this thing bottoms out somewhere between 25 and 30 feet. So once I get in about, I'll call it 23 feet of water, I'll turn my motor off. Not turn it off, I'll slow down to about 2 or 3 miles an hour and see if I can mark fish on my side scan. I'm running the Humminbird Helix 7 back here where I'm sitting, and up front I'm running the Garmin 1242 with Panoptix Live Scope transducer. So I'm pretty excited, really excited about this day, given there's not a whole lot of people on the lake, because apparently the fish aren't biting. We'll see about that. All right. All right, so I'm entering the, I call it the basin part of the lake. It says I'm at 18 feet right now. The deepest part of this lake is around 24 feet. I'm looking at my map here, and I'm going to see if I can mark some fish along the drop-off because we're headed to the deepest part of the lake. Again, we're at 17, 18 feet. And once we approach 24 feet, my suspicion is that we're going to start to see fish suspend 1 to 2 feet off the bottom of the lake. And that's what we're looking. So here's my side scan. The little white specks that you can see, if you can see them, there's a couple up here. Those are fish. And I'm surprised that there are this. It is somewhat warm. It's 42 degrees. That's the water temperature. So I'm going to mosey down for another 100, 200 yards. And the beauty about this is I can set a waypoint right there and turn around and go back and hit that spot. So if I don't mark any additional fish on my way out, I'll turn around and tag these fish that I'm looking at right here. Another quick trick that I do, there's a guy in front of me about 50 yards, 100 yards, and he's anchored down. And I know he's not reading a book. He's probably fishing. He's probably fishing for crappie. So I'm gonna get a little bit closer to him, not get in his face, but just get a little closer to him and see if I can see what's going on over there. That's how the pros do it. So this is my fish finder up front, and I see fish right under the boat. There's a couple dots right there, right under the boat. And the beauty with this fish finder is I can point the transducer to my left or right and locate fish. You see the dots moving on the bottom. So it looks like just to the left of me. Well, actually, there's fish all around. So let me just get down here. I'll let you see my jig descend, and hopefully you can also watch a crappie grab hold to my bait. Folks, that's how you catch crappie in the wintertime. Easy as 1, 2, 3, or ABC, depending on your preference.